It pays to have an attitude of gratitude. The S&P 500 goes up 7% a year on average. So why feel fearful for a market decline? Okay, in today's video, we're going to be discussing an attitude of gratitude and why it's so important for everyone to have this. When in life you face obstacles, it's hard to get past them, especially when you're dealing with the stock market. So, when you're seeing red in your portfolio, such as we are today, the Dow Jones, if you look up top, down 0.5, NASDAQ down 1%, and the S&P down almost a percent, it's typical for the mind to feel negative and fearful and scared. However, when you practice an attitude of gratitude state of mind, these fears subside. An attitude of gratitude. So we're thankful for everything. Down days in the market. Are we fearful on a down day in the market, or are we thankful for an opportunity to buy more? Today, that's just what I did. By the way, we're down less in the market. I just want to say for the record, 0.2%, whereas the market's down 1%. That's nice. If we refresh the screen, let's see. Maybe we'll even be at a profit. Market's trying to flirt with break even. Yeah, see, now we're even up $70. We're up we're green for the day, whereas the market is still down 1%. Why? Because passive income always outperforms, because they are 4 or 5-star names in our portfolio. These holdings of ours, we earn $95,000 a year, as you can see here with dividends, and they're all paid monthly, and we're living a financially free lifestyle. Also, our performance and value, just to get this out of the way, we're up 17% for the year. Brokerage is handily beating the NASDAQ and the S&P, the two major indices. James 1:1. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Go to another one just to back that up. Thessalonians 5:16. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Attitude of gratitude. See everything glass half full. You can use these examples in daily life. They work everywhere. If you have a car that's considered cheap and inferior, you might feel low class. But if you take that same car, which is the same object, the same subject at hand, and you say that you're thankful and you practice an attitude of gratitude and say, I'm thankful for this car because it gets me from point A to B and it allows me to save money so that I can actually invest it and get ahead in this world and then buy whatever car I want later. That is a good way to use polarity, or the attitude of gratitude, in life, not just in the stock market. You can use it in all things. Is the temperature hot or cold? Who knows? To some people in Alaska, the temperature in Houston, Texas for the winter would be considered warm to them. So it's all relative, hot and cold, good and bad. There's always something you can glean from every situation and learn from and be thankful for. You in the market, it's a constant application of the Bible. You buy when everyone's scared. You turn everything into an opportunity. Is there high inflation right now? Well, yeah. Well, what does that mean? That means that everything's growing really fast, too. That means that inflation is hurting, but you're getting high rates of return on your checking and savings accounts now. So is it really bad? I mean, layoffs. You're seeing layoffs from all the corporations, especially Google. Take the same obstacle or subject at hand and say that the layoffs are actually making them save money, and it's going to make them have a better earnings number for when their earnings date rolls around, and they will beat their EPS estimates, their earnings per share estimates, because they save some money on the bottom line because they laid off people. Yes, it's bad for us, but we'll go find another job elsewhere. Google will save money, and as a result, their stock goes higher. And if every stock in the index in the S&P 500 does a similar thing this year, lowering capex, less projects to spend on, firing some people, these could be looked at as bad things by Main Street, but in the stock market, they're looked at as positive things because it leads to positive EPS. How do you want to look at life? Do you want to go through every obstacle that you face with dread and fear? Or do you want to turn them into an opportunity, or try to learn a lesson from it and glean things and discern things, use your mind? Have an attitude of gratitude for all things in life, whether it be with stocks and finance and passive income, or in your daily life with, a car or a house. I just named problems in the stock market, inflation, layoffs. Are these really bad things? So I think that concludes the video for the day. As you can see, the market's down 1%, but we're using this as an opportunity to buy things on the dip, and now it's paying off. We're being rewarded already, up $700, and the market's still down, as you can see at the top of the screen there. So our performance and value, we already showed you that, and we showed you our dividends. This is, these holdings that we have in the portfolio, these I have listed on the channel. You can check out these holdings and more about their inner workings. So other than that, I hope this video provided some value to you. Always practice an attitude of gratitude. Use the glass half full approach in everything that you do, from the market to life, and you'll see that not only will you benefit from it, but you will learn and grow and build your character as a result, and it'll just make it to where you are mature, as it said in those quotes in the Bible verses, and you will be lacking nothing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you.